Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So today we will cover some more basics. So first we will look at the comments and then we will look at the operators. So in the blueprint, if you want to comment it out, in previous tutorial we were using the third person pawn class, right? So we will just use the same class. So comment is something like just to understand or to make the code more readable, so the other person can understand what you have done. So without going through this whole function, I can see, okay, this is the movement logic. This is for left, right, and this is for the forward, backward, right? And here there is one comment like in which it is written jump input. Jump can be configured. So this is one type of comment. So let's imagine if you are writing some code, you can just select the nodes, press C, and this is the dummy comment. Comment, my fault. Okay, so this is the comment which you can use in the blueprint. You can also choose the comment color. I usually use black to if the code is deprecated or it is just the temporary code. You can have your own color combinations just to represent different features. So red, I usually use, okay, this is quite important, like that. So this is how we usually comment in the blueprint. Let's go into the C++ class. So I will go inside the mcharacter.cpp. One of the type of comment you can do is just just put 2 slash, and this is some dummy comment. One of the type of the comment is like you can just put 3 forward slashes, press enter, it will keep on adding the comments. And other is like if you want to comment the whole stanza, you can just control shift slash, it will comment this out, the whole section. Or you can manually do it slash star, and to close it down star slash again, and it will close whatever inside it. So this is how we usually comment in the C++. So if you will read, it is saying, okay, so this is, we usually use this function. We will cover the function in future, but still you will have some idea. This is to set the default values. This is called when the game starts or when it's spawned, the begin play. The tick function, it gets called in every frame. And this we usually bind functionality, we usually use this function. So this is the comment, so you will have the better understanding, okay, this is why we are using this function. Second thing, we will okay, so the next thing which we will learn is the operator. So we can do arithmetic operations on integers, float, double. So we will see how we can do that. First, let me open the Unreal. Okay, so in blueprint, what we can usually do, let me have some variable. Let's take it of type integer, and I will mark it as a. I will have one more variable. I will name it as b, and I will save it in the addition, and it will be also the integer. So what we'll usually do, we'll just drag drop it, get a, get b. Let's imagine if we want to add it, and we will save the solution in the addition. And let's imagine if we want to do it in the begin play, as soon as the game will start, I can just put in front of begin play, and it will do the calculation. It will also print it. Compile and save. If we will run the game, at the left you can see it is saying 0. If we will put the value of a like 3 and b like 3, so addition will be 6. So if I will play, it is saying 6 in the output log also. Okay, it's saying something different, but you got my point, right? At the left it will show you the addition. If you want to do subtraction, divide, it will be the same. So this is how we usually do the mathematical operation in Blueprint. If we do want to do the same inside the CPP, let's imagine in the begin play, what I will do, let me take three variables A, B and C, and inside A I will say 12, B is equals to 23, anything, and C is equals to A plus B. And now I do want to print the value of C. So there is a command called uelog, log warning, log temp, warning, comma, text. You can just put this as it is. I will explain what we have done here. See. So this is equivalent to that print command which we have used in the Blueprint. If I will compile it again, go here, compile, it will compile the code. Okay, everything is done. Let me play. It is saying 1, and here you can see in the output log it is saying log time warning 35, because we have written warning here, and 23 plus 12 is 35. Let's imagine if we want to divide or something, you know, minus subtraction or something, you just have to replace this. Let's imagine multiply, and I can here like multi and of A and B is, again I can just compile the code, and as soon as I will run, again it is saying multiplication of A and B is 273. This is how we usually do the mathematical calculation. Let's imagine inside the C++ I do want to have the logic here, but for that you need to have understanding of variables. But for, let's imagine if I do want to control the value of A and B from the Blueprint, what I can do, as we have already learned the U properties, I will just use the U property. So any guesses like which U property we should use? Edit anywhere. Yes, in edit anywhere we are defining A, B, C. So these, its ABC value will be exposed in the Blueprint, and it will print in the begin play. So let's go to the Blueprint again. Let me compile the code first. Let's check if the values are exposed or not. Failed. Okay, it is giving us that error. So go to its definition again, and let's do it like this. B and C. Let's compile the code. Perfect. Now here, okay, now we are getting error like A and B is already defined. If you will see here, it is saying that it's already available, so that's why it's showing that error. So we will just remove the code, as we do want to check the value from the C++. So in the class defaults, if you will click, you'll go down, we do have A, B, C here with all the variables which we have defined in the first tutorial. They are already there, but in ABC we do have our values, and for A now I can just put 44, 56, and it will give us the multiplication as soon as I will run the game, because begin play will run as soon as I will play the game. So the multiplication of A and B is 2464. So you should have better understanding how we can do the mathematical operation inside the C++. So this was it for today. If you are liking this series, do like and subscribe, and have a nice day.